Hey guys, and welcome to Popped and Loaded. As always, thanks very much for watching. And today we are going to do something that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. Let me start off by saying that I am a massive fan of the TV show The Office. I've seen all the episodes several times, and I always thought it would be cool if they made Pops from the show of all the great characters. And so a few months ago, they finally announced that they were going to officially make The Office Pops. And of course I was ecstatic, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were as well, if you're a fan. And so pretty much as soon as they were pre-ordered, or as soon as they were announced, I went ahead and pre-ordered them all. And about 15 or 20 minutes ago, they finally came. And so I just couldn't wait to do this unboxing and take a closer look at them and let you guys see them as well and share that with you. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I've been waiting for it for a long time. I'm super excited about it. And so yeah, we're just going to dive right in and take a closer look at these Pops that I've been really wanting for a very long time. So that being said, we're going to jump right in and get started. Alrighty guys, I'm super excited for this. So we're just going to go right ahead and get started. First thing I want to say is that they're very well packed and they all look to be in great condition. And we're going to start off with this one. This is very cool. We have Jim Halpert, the Chase version. So that's awesome. One thing that was really cool about this pre-order was that they came with all the Pops that had been released at that point, including the Chase variant of Jim Halpert. And like we do all of our unboxing videos, we'll go ahead and get everything taken out and then let you guys take a closer look at them. So we have Jim Halpert there. That's so cool, the Chase version. That's so awesome. Alright, this is great. Also, we have Michael Scott and Toby Flenderson 2-pack. Sort of a Michael versus Toby, which is how it was during a lot of the show, many episodes. So that's great. That's so cool. And it's just so cool seeing all these Pops in person for the first time. You know, you see pictures and it just doesn't really do it justice. It's something that you've been looking forward to for so long, and it finally happens. It's just so cool. Let's get another one out here. And here is the common Jim Halpert, which you can see there. It's very similar to the Chase, except we have the book face on Jim there, which is hilarious. So that is the common Jim Halpert, another great Pop. Then we have Pam Beasley, one of my favorite characters from that show. With her, again, we'll take a closer look, but she has her white sneakers on there from the Dundies episode, so that's great. That's another great Pop, and of course Pam and Jim need to be together. So there's that. And then we have Michael Scott just by himself with his World's Best Boss mug in hand. And Michael Scott is just one of the greatest characters ever in my opinion. Steve Carell did such a great job. Take a look at the box there. All the characters on the back. And it's just so cool. Like I said, it's just so great seeing them all in person for the first time. Then, this is one of my favorites. That is just such a great idea. It's so cool that they did that. We have Kevin Malone with his world famous chili there in hand. That's just so great and hilarious. I love that they did that. That's just so cool. It's such a great Pop. Has his oven mitts on there holding it. That's just so great. Such a great idea. Super happy they did that. I love Kevin. I don't think he I think he's sort of an underrated character at times, but definitely one of my favorites. Here we have Daryl. Daryl Philbin there, and you can see him holding his little clipboard with, let's see, game at 1 p.m. That's pretty funny. On the clipboard there. Daryl, another great character. So that's just so great, seeing all these Pops in person. And now, finally, in my humble opinion, probably the greatest TV character of all time, Mr. Dwight K. Schrute, which is just so awesome. I love Dwight, definitely my favorite character from that show, and probably my favorite character ever, quite honestly. He's just so great. Such a great character. Rainn Wilson just did a phenomenal job. They're just so great. See the sides and the back there. We have Dwight Schrute, and that's just amazing. He has his phone there on his belt on the side there, and that's just so great. And that's just awesome, guys. I'm so happy with these Pops. I'm so happy to add these to the collection. And that's a very good first wave, I guess, first set of them. And like I said, I pre-ordered them all when they first came out. I'm just super happy with them to finally have them. They're just so great. and yeah, just 10 out of 10. I'm so happy. Alright guys, and before we move on and take a closer look at them, I wanted to show you these, because these are actually this was actually the first Office Pop that I got, and this being the second. These weren't included with the pre-order. It was just the ones that they had announced so far, and then these came out later. They announced those and they were released. But we have Jim Halpert, which was the time that he was posing as Dwight, which is hilarious and great. So very similar to the Dwight Schrute common pop, but you can, I think, and we'll take a closer look at it, but I think his face is just a little bit different. And this is a pop that I was hoping so bad that they would release, whether it's like a chase version of Michael or whatever, but this is Prison Mike, which is just, I'm just so happy that they made this pop. It's a Hot Topic exclusive, and which is really cool, because I frequent Hot Topic a lot, and so it was just great to be able to go in there and pick this up. And so, like I said, this was a pop that I was just dying to have pretty much as soon as they announced, probably even before they've officially announced the Office Pops. This is something that I really wanted, and I didn't really see this coming though. That's hilarious though, and I'm glad they did that as well. And so yeah, this is the first ever Office Pop I ever got. I pre-ordered it from Box Lunch. It was a Box Lunch exclusive, and then the Hot Topic exclusive Prison Mike, which is just hilarious and awesome. And so that's it, guys. They're all unboxed, and now we're gonna let you take a closer look at them. Alright guys, I think we'll start off with these two so we can kind of see the difference between them. This is Dwight Schrute, and this is the Jim Halpert version of Dwight. And at first I thought they were pretty much identical except for their faces, but now that I'm actually, have them both looking at them, I can see that their clothes are a bit different. The suits are a little bit different color. The ties are different. Like small things, different color phone, and I think Dwight's hair is a bit darker than Jim's, and then you can see the eyes and the eyebrows are just a little bit different. But such great pops, and I'm just, like I said, I didn't really see the Jim as Dwight coming, so that was just really cool and just such a great idea. But these pops are just, they look great, man. The paint jobs and just the poses, and I like the little details on these pops. It's simple, but just like little details like Dwight's phone there, that just looks great. And I'm just super happy with all of these, man. They look great. And there's Jim there again. Paint job is just phenomenal, and just the little details, they just look so great. And I'm just so happy to finally have a Dwight Schrute in my pop collection. Like I said, probably my favorite character ever, and especially in The Office. And Jim, probably a close second. Him and Michael Scott are pretty closely tied, I think. But just so great to finally have all these in my collection. So that is Dwight Schrute and Jim Halpert as Dwight Schrute. One quick thing that I want to point out about these pops that I think is really cool is they put like quotes on the box flaps, like on the lid there. On the top they have a quote from the characters, and this of course comes from Jim Halpert as Dwight. The quote that he said there in that episode is really funny, really great. And that's just something cool that I think they did. I think they also did it on the Princess Bride Pops. I'm not sure, I don't think I've seen them on anymore after that, but they could be on some that I don't have. But that's just something really cool that they did. Alright guys, next up we have this other Jim Halpert, the common and the chase version, which as you can see, not a huge difference. The only thing is, here's Jim with his Dave name tag, which I think is hilarious. Jim wasn't that big into Halloween and costumes, but that was his attempt at a costume, I guess. And so we have common, which is great, and the chase version, which there's no name tag there, and this is the book face Jim, which is just awesome and hilarious. I'm super happy they did that. And so yeah, again, these pops just look great. I see a little watch there, which I think is cool, like little details like that. Like I said, Dwight's phone just makes him look better. But the paint job on all of them so far just looks great. And I'm super happy with these once again. So that is Jim Halpert there. And yeah, everything looks great. Alright guys, next up, this is a great collection. We have Michael Scott there, Prison Mike, and then the Michael and Toby Flenderson 2-pack, which is just great. And this is just one of my favorite pops ever. We have Prison Mike, and again, just the details on it, the paint job is phenomenal. Everything's just so great. And we have the common Michael with a World's Best Boss coffee mug there, and you can even see some coffee in there, which is just really cool. Small details like that just makes these look so much better. and I'm really happy with these. And then we have Michael there, and then Toby with with a rock. And I feel bad for Toby sometimes. I like Toby, and I felt bad for how he was treated at times. But I'm glad they made a pop of him at least, and that's just so great. Just an awesome collection here. So we have Prison Mike, the common Michael Scott, and then the Michael Scott and Toby Flenderson 2-pack. Alright guys, and next up we have two more great pops. We have Kevin Malone with his world famous chili, of course, and Daryl Philbin with a clipboard. And this is a neat little detail I really like on this. You can see a game at 1 p.m. on his clipboard there, which I think is referring to the basketball game back in season 1, a very early episode, which is still one of my favorites. It just really stands out to me. I could probably watch it over and over again. So I could have many of the episodes, but still. And so yeah, just two great pops here. I love, this is one of my favorite Office pops, honestly, probably. I just love, like I said, Kevin's a great character to me. I really like him. And I really love that they made one with his world famous chili. That's just so great. And we have Daryl there, another great character. And just again, I can't find any problems with his pops so far. They're just all look immaculate and just awesome. And paint job and everything is great on them. I love the details, the poses, and the little things, like I said, the chili and the clipboard, which is really cool. And just so great. Two more great pops to the collection. Alright guys, and finally we have one of my favorite characters from The Office, Pam Beesly, who of course would eventually become Pam Halpert. Spoiler alert, I guess, if you haven't seen the show. But this is a great pop. I love the details in this. Like I said, the white sneakers from the Dundies episode back in season 2, I think. And just her little engagement ring there to Roy, I presume, at the time. And so just a great pop. I love Pam, one of my favorite characters, and I'm just super happy with all these pops. Like I said, they're all in such great condition. Can't find anything wrong with the paint on any of them or anything. And she does, Pam does come with one of the stands here that you can, of course, let her stand on and take off. And so yeah, just another great pop. I'm super happy with it. And just all these pops are so great. So there you have Pam Beesly, which was the last pop that we can take a closer look at today. And so yeah, just another great looking pop. Super happy with it, and just great to add it to the collection. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was our unboxing of the Office Pops, and I'm just super happy with them. And I do apologize if I rambled at all, like during our closer look or anything. I was just kind of taking it all in because I'm just so happy to finally have them all. And so I hope you guys enjoyed that. They do have more on the way, apparently. Some exclusives and maybe some more commons of other characters and other variants of characters I'm super excited about. And so yeah, I'm just super happy with them. Nothing but good things to say. 10 out of 10 all the way. And before we wrap this up, I do want to give a big shout out to Poppin' Off Toys, because that is who I pre-ordered all of these guys from, like I said, pretty much as soon as they were announced. And they just stayed right on top of it. And I haven't even seen all of these in store yet, and so they just really did a great job of getting them all together and getting them sent out to me, and I'm sure everyone else too. And so yeah, definitely check these guys out. They just did great work, and the next big pre-order for me that comes around, I'll definitely be going with these guys. So definitely check them out. There's a card there. You can check them out on social media at Poppin' Off Toys, and they just do such a great job, and they were excellently packed. No box damage whatsoever. And just all the pops look great. So thank you, Poppin' Off Toys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm just super happy with them. Nothing but great things to say. So thank you very much as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope if you're interested in these pops, you can get them all yourself very soon. And if you do have them, hope you enjoy them. So we'll be back here next Friday. Really appreciate you watching, and until then, bye.